Myself, Sai Krishna. Now we are going to discuss about the characteristics of a laser. First, what is laser? Laser is a device that emits light through a process of optical amplification based on stimulated emission of an electromagnetic radiation. As compared to the ordinary light or a monochromatic light, the laser light has a special characteristics that are coherence, directionality, monochromaticity, high intensity. Let's go with the directionality. As the ordinary light or monochromatic light transfers the light through all directions. The directions is called divergence, whereas a monochromatic light and ordinary lights gives the direction in many ways as compared to the laser gives as a single direction. So the divergence of a laser light is very small. As of normally constructed laser as of 1 milliradians of a divergence, as it is well constructed laser, it has of 0.01 milliradian. And if you consider the ordinary light, it has 0.5 radians as it has very less for the laser light as compared to the order. It has high as if due to the less divergence of a laser light, it is used in the communication of for the satellites from the moon to the earth. As let's read this one once. In the conventional light sources like lamp, sodium lamp, and torchlight, photons will travel in random directions. Therefore, the light source emits light in all directions. On the other hand, in the laser, all photons are travel in same direction. Therefore, laser light emits in only one direction. This is called directionality of a laser light. With the width of the laser beam, it is extremely narrow. Hence, a laser beam can travel a long distance without spreading. Let's see here the one ordinary light picture and the laser light diagram. Here is the source and it is emitting the light in many directions. It has gone in an ordinary light travels a speed of 2 kilometers and it spreads about 2 kilometers in the diameter. On the other hand, is a laser light travel a distance of 2 kilometers. It spread to a diameter of less than 2 centimeters. So it has a good property for the directionality. Let's talk about the monochromaticity. The monochromatic so monochromatic light means the light contains a single color or a wavelength, single wavelength. The photons emitted from the ordinary light source have a different energies, frequencies, wavelengths, or colors. Hence, the light wave of an ordinary source have many wavelengths or colors. The ordinary light is a mixture of waves having different frequencies and different wavelengths. On the other hand, in laser, all the emitted photons have same energy, frequency, or wavelength. The light wave of the laser have a single wavelength or a color. Therefore, the laser light covers a very narrow range of frequencies or wavelengths. Let's talk about the coherence. We know that the visible light is emitted when excited electrons jumped from the lower energy level to the process of electrons moving from higher energy level or the lower to higher or higher to lower energy is called electron transition. In orderly light source like sodium lamp, torchlight lamp, the electron transition occurs naturally. In the other hand, or words, electron transition in ordinary light source is random in time. The photons emitted from the ordinary light source have different energies, frequencies, wavelengths. Hence, the light wave of an ordinary wavelength has many wavelengths. Therefore, photons emitted in an ordinary light sources are out of phase. Here is the diagram for incoherent light, and this is for here in laser. The electron transition occurs artificially, whereas in laser electron transition occurs in a specific time. All the photons emitted in laser have same energy and wavelength, and the light wave of a laser have single wavelength or color. Therefore, the wavelength of a laser light are in the same phase in a space and a time. In laser, a technique is called stimulated emission. It is used to produce light. The light generated by the laser is highly coherent. Because of the coherence, a large amount of power can be concentrated in a narrow space. Here the coherence means it is a property of wave or predictability of amplitude and phase between the two different points. The coherences are of two types, temporal, temporal or longitudinal coherence, and second one is spatial or transversal coherence. Let's talk about the temporal coherence. If a laser light is traveling in a particular direction, if we assume a 2 points at any distance, it has the same wavelength and amplitude between the 2 points at any time. Where if we consider here the coherence length, here the coherence length is here the coherence length is same between the any two tufts or crust in the longitudinal coherence. Whereas if we take the transversal coherence, if we consider the particular point in the adjacent wavelengths, it changes. But the fact is that as in temporal coherence, we have compared from one point to another point in the same wave. And in the transversal coherence, we are finding the wavelength of one point and another point in the adjacent waves. A transversal light is having the trough and the crust, as it has an equal distance between the two waves in the ordinary wavelength. It is used for the finding for longitudinal coherence. Here the spatial coherence, we are taking one point from one wave to the another point in the adjacent wave. But whereas in the transverse longitudinal coherence, we are taking the point in the same way. One point is here and another point is here. With the difference of the length between these is called coherence length. By this property, we can say that the coherence has a high characteristics in the laser light. The other one is the intensity. You know that the intensity of a wave is the energy per unit time flowing through a unit normal area. In an ordinary light source, the light speed out uniformly in all directions. If you look at a 1,000-watt lamp filament from a distance of 30 centimeters, the power entering your eye is less than 1 by thousands of the watt. Whereas in laser light spreads in a small region of a space and in a small wavelength range. Hence, the laser has a greater intensity when as compared to the ordinary light. If you look the direction along with the beam of laser, then all the power in the laser would enter your eye. Thus, even a eye watt laser could appear made 1,000 times more intense than the 1,000-watt ordinary lamp. Thus, by these four properties of laser beam unable to cut a huge block of steel by melting, then are also used for recoding and reproducing the large information of a compactable disk. As we had the another property which is similar to the this one, the brightness mainly depends upon the coherence and the monochromaticity. As these are high, coherence means direction, the wavelength is high between the two particular points is same. It has more brightness than as compared to the ordinary light. Now let's look an overview of up to what we have discussed. Here the first one is the directionality. Directionality means it has only one direction for the laser light, and the second one is monochromaticity. It has only single wavelength. And the coherence is are of two types: temporal coherence and the spatial coherence. Temporal coherence is also known as transversal coherence, and other one is the longitudinal coherence. And the intensity for the laser light have an high intensity as compared to the ordinary lights. So by considering these four properties or characteristics of a laser light, we are able to determine it's whether the highly constructed laser light or normally laser light. Thank you.